Leonardo. About fucking time we've seen your face again. Welcome back to the real truth about trading edition. Guys, we're gonna address a lot of shitty comments that y'all have been living out there about the trades where other traders have made a shitload of money. So the question is, why the fuck did you not make the money? Well, if you have a girlfriend, she would tell you, well, you don't know how to follow instructions. So that would be the sign number one that you simply cannot follow instructions. And yes, in this particular case, unfortunately, your girlfriend is right. So the yes. But if the lights go out like this, okay, you should know exactly what to do with your girlfriend, and that's what we are about to address right now. So for those of you that trade like 2-3 contracts out there and leave some comments, oh, Leonardo, you're so wrong. Guys, I have one fucking thing to say to you, and that is learn how to trade.
All right, guys, we're going to have some more puts right here on this. We're going to buy 50 more. Let's go. Buy 50 more. The account is up 19K so far. It's 10:40 a.m. Let's go.
Because if you cannot make money with some of these 13 market moves analysis videos, okay, it tells me two things about you, okay? Not only you cannot follow simple instructions and your girlfriend is right, damn it, but you also, okay, have no clue how to trade. And so you're either just, you know, completely brainwashed by the general media. Oh, yeah, let's just follow the Fed. The Fed is buying. Let's just buy the fucking market. What about all these intraday drops? Please understand one simple thing, okay? For every day the market is open, there's a number of shares that goes higher, there's a number of shares that goes lower, okay? If you're this guy that's just checking the last day of, you know, the closing prices on some of these stocks after the market is closed, okay, you're missing all the action. I mean, the stock could be up 100, it could be down 80, and it could close like minus 30, which means you're missing all the trading opportunities throughout the day. So as a day trader, it's not really being able to understand, oh, if something just goes higher or something goes lower. You have to understand how the fuck to trade it. So for most of the guys, okay, it really has to do, number one, with the emotional aspect of trading. It has to do with not understanding all these intraday moves, because it's the intraday moves where you guys make the money. So an average trader is brainwashed to understand, oh, you got to trade the open. That's where the market is moving. That's where all the guys, let me break this fucking myth down for you, okay? It's a bunch of lies, because you don't want to trade the open in 90% of the cases when you trade in options, okay? When you're trading penny stocks, it's a different story. We're not talking about trading penny stocks. We're talking about trading options here. When you trade options, the most crucial thing is not to pay too much for your option, okay? And there's going to be certain circumstances where you definitely want to avoid getting into a trade, and there's certain circumstances intraday where you definitely want to get in. So if you don't know how to nail these entries, actually check out this entry today on May, fuck it, it's not May, it's on July. Check out this entry today on July the 10th.
The first trade we want to take, we actually want to short Amazon. I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what we're going to do. 5. Okay, not a good fill. So expecting these options to appreciate rather rapidly over the course of the next 2 hours. Here it is. The trades start to go our way. This is how it looks on the chart, guys, right here. So we're getting in an Amazon right around here when it was stalling, failed to basically bounce, and so we're getting in right here, and so right now it's about to rocket lower. Here's Amazon now dropping sharply. There it is, boom. So if you guys not sure how to target entries like this, right, it doesn't take 3 minutes, boom, the account now is making $2,500. If you're not sure how to target entries like this, okay, you absolutely have to click the link below and get more information. At least schedule a free 20-minute consultation with a senior trader at 13 Market Moves so you wouldn't miss out on cool stuff like this. Guys, for many of you, I understand you're not necessarily shooting to make 80 grand on some of your trades, But if you knew how to turn your account from $5 grand to $7 grand within 4 minutes, it's worth a call. So take action. Click the link below.
Like 3 minutes, guys, okay, equals to 2-3 grand in your account. And I'm not talking if you're trading with an account of 100 grand or 200 grand. Guys, I'm talking about making in 3 minutes a couple of $1,000s, okay? And if you're not able to do that yet, you definitely need to click the link below and get more information. At least freaking schedule a 20-minute free coaching call so you can get better. Now, I know how easy it is to actually leave negative comments, and please fucking leave as many negative comments as you want, okay? Unfortunately, there is one little problem with that. If you leave a shitload of bad comments on this video, it's not going to help you become a better trader, okay? So let me actually tell you what will help you become a better trader. Number one, stop leaving the fucking shitty comments that say something like, oh, Leonardo, the market is going higher, and you said it was going to go lower. Like, that's a stupid comment. Do you understand that there's so many instances where the market drops after hours, by 2 a.m., by 4 p.m. it bounces, by 7 a.m. it drops again. There's so many freaking trading opportunities. But let me guess, if you're leaving a comment like that, you're probably freaking clueless how to trade the market at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. So you're missing all these fucking crazy opportunities that could be putting some serious dough in your trading account, okay? And guys, please, if you're trading 2 or 3 fucking contracts, okay, make sure you don't, appear in the comments like you're some fucking guru knowing what the fuck you're doing, okay? Because that's not the case, okay? Let me tell you why. If you're trading 2 or 3 contracts on SPY, or I don't care, any contracts out there, okay? All right, look, it may be a lot for you, okay? But try trading with 2,000 contracts, okay? And try to actually stay with the position if you're holding 2,000 contracts of any stock. It doesn't matter. SPY, VIX, S&P contracts, Amazon, Tesla, whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? So see, it takes very little effort to trade 2 contracts and actually stay with your position. It takes a lot of emotional effort to stay with your position when you're trading hundreds of contracts. I mean, try trading, if you're trading 2 contracts right now, let me see you stay with your fucking position if you got 50 contracts, if you got 100 contracts, and your account value jumps up and down. Most of you will shit in your pants if you trade the amount of contracts that I trade. So understand, when you're trading 2 or 3, okay, and you don't have the fucking balls, okay, it's really easy to leave a negative comment, which is fine. But again, that's not gonna help you become a better trader. So if you're gonna leave a comment, okay, I only wanna see comments on this channel that's gonna lead you to that ultimately will lead you to becoming a better trader. So ask a question like, okay, why do you say you want to short? Why do you say you want to short the bounce? Like, try to get a better understanding of how things actually work. So here's the main point of this video, okay? The main point of this video, guys, there's 2 reasons why traders fail. And you definitely want to know this, okay? Number 1, traders fail because they lack the understanding. They severely lack the understanding. And number 2, it's okay. Hi, how are you? We're talking about trading here tonight. Okay, so number 1, good to see you too. Okay, and so number 1, most of the traders simply lack the understanding of how it is, or what it actually takes to become a profitable trader. Just think about it. Most of the traders, the reason they want to day trade is because they simply want to make $100, $200 a day. Now, that's a problem, because on $100, $200 a day, what can you do these days? You cannot do shit. I mean, you can't even pay your bills with making $200 a day these days. So if your goal as a day trader to simply make $100 to $200, there's some serious issues with that. The biggest issue with this is for every day you actually make it $100, $200 when the market is actually giving you the opportunity to make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, okay, you're only locking $100 or $200 profits, okay? And then you're probably sitting there wondering, oh, but if I would have held on to my position, but if I would have done this, but if I would have made so much money. Well, guess what? You're fucking right. You would have made a lot more money. Okay, but the reason why you jumped out of your trade because you were chicken shit, because you were like, oh my God, what if I'm gonna fucking lose? Okay, so grow some fucking balls, okay, and learn the 13 markets move formula, which is gonna point to you like when to actually get into the trade, just like I showed you in an example earlier, okay? Yeah, oh, you don't wanna short Amazon right now because it never drops. That's a bunch of crap, okay, because it drops all the fucking time, okay? And you gotta catch that intraday move in order to profit, okay? Please understand this, guys. I don't know how to make this more simple than this, okay? I understand this channel is not for everybody, so if you like this long-term fucking investor, want to buy and hold forever, okay, good luck to you. You need to unsubscribe right now, go somewhere else, fucking subscribe to somebody else's stuff. But if you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, if you want to really get good as a trader, you got to erase all the bullshit that you have heard out there. Okay, because I have done everything, guys. I did not invent this 13 markets move formula for no reason, okay?
All right, guys, about, 10 minutes later, roughly, this position is now making $14,791. So clearly, if I got freaked out when it's showing minus 9 grand, it would have been a total disaster, right? I would have locked in the loss, and, I would have also missed out on an opportunity to make 15 grand here, all within a matter of, what, 10 minutes? Guys, it pays to know the market moves. Damn it, if you don't know them, click the link below and get more information about how 13 market moves can help you become a better trader. So 16,848 is the profit now in the last 10, 11 minutes on this trade. We'll do a review in a little bit.
And the bottom line is, it helps you figure out those intraday entries. It helps you figure out when to go heavy, when to go light. And all of this is super important, okay? Most of you can't even make sense out of these videos that I post. Okay, have you ever asked yourself a question? Okay, well, why does Leonardo, why does he put like 4 grand into a trade? Like, why doesn't he go and put like 100 grand into a trade, guys? So a lot of times you want to talk about risk management, okay? That's a good fucking question. How do you risk manage? So let me just give you a little tip. And if you want to know more, you definitely got to click the link below and schedule a fucking free call right now, okay? But the little tip is this. If Leonardo, who turns 4 grand into 50 grand into 80 grand consistently time and time and time again, okay? If he only puts 4 grand into a trade, why do you go in and put $20,000 into a trade? I mean, okay, so the worst outcome for me is I could potentially lose 4 grand. The worst outcome for you is you didn't make any conclusion out of watching my free videos, and now you're thinking like, oh my God, I'm just gonna go all in, put 10, 20 grand, I'm just gonna become rich overnight. Well, let me tell you something about this type of situation, guys, okay? Most of the traders, okay, they underestimate, and it's just like that with everything else in life, guys. Most of the traders, they underestimate the amount of time that it actually takes to be successful with trading. Here's what I mean by that, okay? Like if you were wanted to become a doctor, okay, you would go to 13 years to school, okay? You would take all these classes, you would get your PhD, you would do all this crazy stuff before you would ever get a chance to perform a surgery. Now, why should it be different with trading? Why should you think that you can just watch a free fucking video, okay, go out there and make fucking $50,000 the next day? Okay, so guys, if your level of commitment to actually studying this information, right? I mean, there's a lot of free content that I have posted on this channel. Guys, before you go and review the last 500 videos, okay, those are free at no extra cost. And we had people that were watching these videos that made over $500,000 at this point following the free content on this channel. But if you want to expedite, okay, you got to take the courses. And maybe you're the kind of guy that's been watching all this free content maybe for the last few months, and you're like, oh man, but I just if you got all these fucking excuses, the bottom line, this is what you got to do. You got to click the link, you got to take the courses, okay? Don't be greedy on investing in your education. Okay, because it's very important. If you're watching, you're trying to figure out all these market moves, guys, it's not just about the market moves, it's about the sequences, it's about how to read the behaviors of the market, it's about how to read the patterns, it's about the whole package. So maybe you're getting a little bit of information here, but you're missing this whole concept over here. You're not understanding how to read the entire behavior over here. Do you think that's going to affect your performance? Absolutely. If you're a doctor and you're trying to perform a heart surgery, God damn it, if you just try to go on YouTube and watch and watch a video and say, hey, I'm going to watch a video how to, perform a heart surgery, and you were to actually operate on a human being tomorrow, I mean, what is your level of success going to be? You got maybe like 1% chance out of 100, okay? For this poor guy you're gonna operate to stay alive. So why do you think you can just watch just one random YouTube video and all of a sudden you're gonna turn into this great fucking trader? It doesn't work that way. So the most important point is, number one, most of the traders fail because of the lack of understanding, and number two, they fail because they underestimate the amount of time and effort it actually takes to become a successful trader. And after you understand the market moves and the charts divergence, all that stuff, okay, yes, this is important, but comes the third part, which is the emotional part of trading. And so if you're not making the money with some of the free content that I'm posting there, while other guys are absolutely doing, because they post the comments saying, hey, I made 5 grand, I made 10 grand, I made 30 grand, I made 200 grand, okay? How is that possible that on the same information, one trader makes a lot of fucking money and you don't? The information is the same. So the answer is, it's how do you interpret the information? And most of the time, it's because of the lack of understanding of what to do with the information. And because of the emotional aspects of trading, you're missing a boatload of money out there that should be in your account right now. But it's not there. And it's not there because of the information. It is there because of the lack of understanding, and it is there because of the lack of the amount of time that you perceive it takes to become a successful trader. So if you want to learn more about that, guys, if you're done making a couple of $100 a day, if you really want to go to the next level, those are the two things that you need to really make a decision about today. Do you really want to understand what it takes to be a great fucking trader? If your answer is yes, click the link below. Number two, do you struggle with oftentimes setting short-term goals, okay, and underestimate really the amount of effort and time it's going to take you to succeed with something in life? I mean, maybe you've tried it in your business before. Maybe you've opened a restaurant and thought, hey, maybe within a couple of years I'm going to be a millionaire, and it didn't work out for you. Maybe you've tried something else. Maybe you've started another company. Maybe you've tried, I don't know, some online business, and you thought, hey, within 6 months I'm going to do this, this, and this, and it didn't work out. Guys, most of the people are indeed underestimated the amount of effort and time it actually requires to become successful at something. So maybe that is an area that you struggle with, and if that's the case, if that's you or not, okay, you need to click the link below and get more information on how to become more successful as a trader. And number three, if you struggle on the emotional level when it comes to trading, maybe you're jumping too early, maybe you're jumping out too late, maybe you just, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? That's definitely a problem, okay? So for now, okay, you need to go tell your girlfriend that, honey, I will follow the fucking instructions for tonight, okay? I'm gonna get better, and guess what? Okay, she's gonna give you what you want. And I'm leaving you with this because the market will give you what you want, okay? If you will put a certain amount of effort, if you will gain the understanding, and if you will understand emotionally how to make decisions when it comes to intraday trading. So if any of these apply to you and you really want to take your trading to the next level, the only thing you've got to do right now is, damn it, click the link below this video, take action now. Enough is enough, okay? Fucking do it so you can become a better trader tomorrow, the next day, next week, okay? Put an end to these losses, learn how to fucking trade. I'll catch you on the next video. Let's roll.
Hold on. Let's trade!